Right, so I have returned once again this week to cover some more JoJo Part 7 Still Ball Run. And in this stream we are covering Volume 5, which actually is chapters 24 to 27. I believe... I like how the stream started on the word Joe. Like, it's like Joe Still Ball Run. I like that. It made me laugh. It was quite funny. But yeah, so we're covering from chapter 24 to 27, which happens to be the actual start of the monthly section of JoJo. So this is when actually, I believe, JoJo went monthly. So apparently this is where the good stuff starts, though I do believe the actual beginning part was actually freaking fantastic as well, but I am very much hyped to see where this actual series goes next. Because where we left off, we actually got the coveted name of Stans being mentioned by Mountain Tim. So they are very much present in the actual manga, because beforehand they were called curses, but now they're actually called Stans. They're actually given the name Stans. And also we actually had to conclude between Gyro fighting Oyakamova, and also Johnny as well, because Johnny's cool. We like Johnny. He's cool. Johnny's a cool man. But anyway, so I'm actually kind of hyped to see where the actual series goes now, because it's monthly. So let's see. Let's begin chapter 24, which I believe is actually called Interlude or Intermission, I think. So, chapter 24, Intermission, Interlude, Peace. There's the man himself. And there's the other man himself as well. But there's Gyro. It's Gyro. He's the cool man. Oh man, his leg is screwed up. Just remembered his actual leg is still screwed up, isn't it? Ha, 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 ha. To begin, the history of the homeland of our main character, Gyro Zeppeli, the Kingdom of Naples, is located on the Italian peninsula, founded in the year 1302 AD. The name of the present king is Delovo, but it's actually kind of said Del Ovo, but it's Delovo the third. The population is approximately 788,000. The landmass is 800 cubic kilometers, a very small country. Though it is politically neutral, it was a country founded to provide military protection for the Vatican, the centre of the Christianity. It is a country where many enemies, It's a country with many enemies, even though it had been approved Italy's unification in 1870. After all, some even dared to turn against God, as the Archangel Lucifer did, and fell to earth. Oh man, I have not said these words in a long time. These names get me sometimes. I just remembered now. So Gregorio. There we are. Said it. I said it. Boy, I said it. Oh, that was good. I said it correctly, I think. If someone cares to say I didn't, I might cry. I think I said it, but yeah, that pose is pretty fantastic. Whew. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. I said it. Gregorio Zeppeli, the father of Gyro Zeppeli, is a man who has lived his whole life apart from sentimentality. He never makes personal friends, never owns pets. He even avoids visiting people and going to weddings. He spends dinner with only his family. He never even invites relatives to his house. He also does not allow any pictures to be taken. He never writes letters or keeps a journal, never gives or receives presents. It's because he believed that memories of human relationships lead to sentimentality. It was all part of his strict regulation in order to stay clear and sharp. Sentimentality led to cracks in the heart and weakness. Even when Gyro graduated from school, his father did not even attend his own son's graduation. Not only would the duty of execution fail if the spot that the sword was swung was even 0.1mm off target, but that execution would bring the utmost pain and cruelty into this world. The root cause of the slightest concern caused by sentimentality, the cracks in the heart. Gregorio had learned that from the teachings of his ancestors and through his own experience. Even when dealing with heartless criminals, failure in the execution will destroy the dignity of death and will toss the honor of life to the ground. The punishment will become mere violence, and the dignity of the nation and the law will be hurt. Needless to say, all of this had to be passed on to Gyro, who would succeed his father in the duty of the Zeppeli family. At the time when Gyro's father was thinking of how to do this, two of their fellow prison guards' fingers had been severed. Okay. That woman was a prisoner condemned to death who had poisoned and killed many families and children, but she was small and pale and beautiful. While she's being escorted, she started moving like a wild dog and bit off the prison guard's fingers with the power of a pump. My finger! Gyro, you're still bald, stop her! Huh? This case had not become too much of a disaster, but when Gyro's father heard of the incident, he displayed straight anger against his son, and yet it was done in a calm manner and with polite wording. This incident, my son, is an accident caused entirely by you. You are the one responsible. Gyro paused for a moment and then quietly defended himself. Only me? I was the one who calmed the woman, father. I think I was of some help. Is that so? Do you not think of her this way? The woman is beautiful and she is quite small. Or did you not think to yourself when you looked at the cell? Or did you not think to yourself when you looked at the cell at the end of the hall? That prisoner is old and sick. This is not about failure or carelessness. I'm talking about sentimentality of the heart. You must not bring that into your duty. No matter if it's a small woman or a man 2 meters tall, a condemned criminal or a pickpocket, it is all the same. Without that, you could have stopped the woman before she bit off your fellow prison guard's fingers. Shame on you. You could have avoided losing your collar hanger with honourable crest. A heart full of sentimentality is dangerous. It can set your future up. A heart full of sentimentality is dangerous. It can set your future to eternal misery. Do not forget, my son. This is the road that the Zeppeli Kingsmen had followed through the ages. Kingsmen. A few days passed. Morning came and Gyro was called to duty. When he arrived at the cells, another disturbance was happening. We'll make you speak. This is a needle, isn't it? Since when did you have it? Where did you get this needle? Ah, this is the kid, isn't it? We don't know why a kid like you was put in here. We haven't asked you of your crime yet. But if you do not speak, we will show you no mercy. What were you trying to do with this needle? You must have been planning to use it as a weapon. Now the crime of jailbreak will be placed upon you. Do you have any companions? What were you planning on doing with this? Look, he was hiding this under his bed. This crest. It's our collar hanger. Where did you find this? Now you've done it. This is an insult to our country. I made the needle out of a fishbone, and that was ripped off 2 days ago by a woman. It had fallen into the drainage. I was able to pick it up through the narrow drain of my hands, so I fixed it, I'm sure. That is something important. Please return it to its owner. I hope that he will like it. My father taught me that if I do my best, I'll be accepted someday. Oh no. It's the job that my grandfather and even his grandfather have done. I can sew anything. I'll beat anyone at shining shoes, and I can make silverware bright and shiny. I can memorize all the names of mills and wine. Enough! Stop! It's only a fishbone. It's only a fishbone, nothing else. Back to your post. There's no problem here. Put the boy back in his cell. Is it your collar hanger, sir? If you don't like it, I can fix it again. I can do a better job. Stop. Don't speak to me. Ever again. Got it? Ever again. It was the morning of that day that Giuseppe heard the sentence for that boy. Oh boy. The decision was the crime of treason, a penalty that nobody could change. And the one responsible for the execution was to be Giuseppe, his first official duty. Huh. This story came full circle. Zombie horse? If we miss one step, we'll fall straight down the valley. Sure. Is that thing really here in the Red Canyon? There it is. The zombie horse. A mural? A crappy mural of the wild horse with a wild face. Pip. Johnny, do you have any wire? A pin would work too. I'll connect it to this string. Oh my god, that's horrible. Oh, oh no. Oh, it's disgusting. God, whoa. Hey, what the fuck do you think you're doing? My question exactly. Holy crap, that's disgusting. Oh. Oh, no. The man literally just sewed back his entire leg. That's foul, man. That's foul. God. The zombie horse can heal wounds. They left this string here so I can sew with it. The string can heal up to a certain degree, at least to the point of fixing flesh that has been blown off. What kind of logic is that? You only sewed yourself up with that dirty string. That's not going to fix you. If it does work, you said that your father usually works in the field of medicine. Is that his technique? No, it doesn't seem like a technique. Neither does your steel ball. But this is something bigger. Something like a standability. Oh yeah! The words have been said. The words have been said. Oh! It's been said, the words. No. This is a gift from the king, just as the letter said. Besides, my old man, he never writes letters. Second stage, not far from the goal, Monument Valley. Oh boy. We hear the word stand, you're like, oh! Alrighty. I know where this is going. Oh man, okay, alright. Chapter 25, here we go. So, in 1191 AD, 5 meters under the yard of Glastonbury Monastery in southwest England, an old map written on parchment was discovered. Yeah, parchment. It was parchment, yeah. It was a relic of Joseph of Arimathea. Joseph of Arimathea. I said the word first time correctly and I can't say it. Joseph of Arimathea, there we are, was a saint who, during the era of the Roman Empire, brought the dead body of Jesus Christ down from the cross after he was crucified on the hill of Golgotha, and who cleaned the body before its burial. So, chapter 25, Tusk, part 1. Oh my god, those poses! Oh boy, those poses! Just admire the poses. Admire them. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh! Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. It went monthly and the poses got better. The poses went better. Oh man. Oh man, as they say. As the old song goes. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So, Chapter 25, Tusk, Part 1. So, Joseph of Arimathea became a missionary. Oh, Joseph of Arimathea became a missionary and went on many journeys. He founded the oldest Christian monastery, Glastonbury, of the island of Britain, and died there. The map of Joseph of Arimathea, but nobody could understand that map. Nobody had ever seen shores with the shape of those drawn on it, a place that nobody had ever seen, a land that nobody knew. What was the purpose of Saint Joseph drawing this map in the time of Jesus? Eventually, the map began to fade from people's mind. But suddenly, 1,500 years later, in the 16th century, the map was stolen and fell into unknown hands. It disappeared from the land of Glastonbury. It was a few years after the New World America had been discovered. And now, in 1890, 25 kilometers to Monument Valley. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's all happening in JoJo. It's all happening in JoJo. Johnny. That guy's horse must be on steroids. It's 25 kilometers to the goal. He either has some crazy technique or he was just doping. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to challenge us at this point. He must be doping. I just decided that he is. What was it? That guy's name behind us. Effie Stroheim. Oh, that callback though. That callback. He's German and he's placed 7th in the first stage. And there's the first one. Second one actually as well. That was 2 actually. He was placed 7th in the first stage. Let's let him pass us, Gyro. Our horses' pulses have gone up to 220 per minute. If we force our horses to run at their top speed here, they won't last until the goal. No, Johnny. Don't let him get close. We can't let any strangers near us. The course to the left is my Valkyrie's favourite type of land. We'll let him crush himself there. Well, there it is. Jaro, he put out a gun. He's a terrorist. Don't shoot my husband, okay? It's against the law. Don't shoot my husband. Poor boy does not catch a break. Got his leg completely screwed up, fixed it somehow, and now he's been shot. Jesus Christ. These people not know not to hurt my husband. God. Well, the artwork has gotten so much better actually. Holy crap. Holy crap. Well, this went not the way I'd expected. Wow. It hurts. You son of a bitch. Gah! Freaking hurts. The spin of the steel balls, it has the power to carve certain things and control certain body muscles. It looks like you can make your skin hard enough to bounce off bullets. Phew. Wow, fuck you. Man, don't hurt my husband. Drop them, Gyro Zeppeli. Drop those from your hand now. If you don't, I'll shoot your friend and your horse. You can even throw them towards me. It'll allow me to prove that my guns are faster. You want me to drop these steel balls? Are you sure? Well, if you insist, then I'll drop them. I guess I'll go ahead and do that. Oh. Oh! He's done it. He's done it. Dropped him. Ah, man. My boy. He knows. He knows. My boy, he knows. He knows the good stuff, as they say. That Gyro Zeppeli, though. That Gyro Zeppeli. Ooh. These terrorists. Your home country. Just what in the world? What's going on? If the victory of this continent crossing race is a symbol of victory for a nation, it's too intense. It's assaults from the terrorist. Why do they constantly keep attacking you like that? They're only after you. But it's only a race. Before there was oh yeah, come over, and now Stroheim. I feel something deeper, a deeper connection between your country and the terrorists. I'm a servant of the king. If I'm victorious in the stillborn run race, the king will release an emissary. That is all. I will cross this continent as number one. If you think you're endearing yourself, you should travel separately. Oh, endangering yourself. Sorry, not endearing yourself. Endangering yourself. You should travel separately. There we are. Said the right way the second time around. Uh-oh. Ah. I cut myself when I fell off the horse. But I don't feel any pain. Oh! Oh! What? Oh! That's not good. What? What is this? Gyro! Wait for me! My left hand! What the hell? Look, my hand just suddenly... Huh? What? Oh... Ah! This... Hey, what's going on? You yell at me, then ignore me, and talk at the ground? No, there's something just went into my hand. It came out of my left hand and went back in again. Did you hurt yourself somewhere? No, I didn't feel any pain. Am I hallucinating? But that can't be. I feel it in my heart. That is not an hallucination or a stability or anything of the sort. My spinning nails are my standability. With my own will, I can spin my own nails. My ability. But this hand gives me a sense of something totally different. There's something in there. In my left hand. A left hand. That's not mine. It's been in there since when? Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's all heating up. It's all heating up in JoJo. The JoJo's are heating up, as they say. That photo was taken from approximately 200 meters in the air by a hot air balloon, free while following the race. The participants of the second stage are mainly running on two routes. Approximately 800 of the participants chose the route of crossing the desert. However, 523 of them dropped out at the place pictured in the photograph. The main cause is thought to be accidents resulting from quicksand. The death toll has been risen to 68. This is a real dilemma. 68? The local Apache people call that place the Devil's Palm. I say area, but the ground changes and moves like quicksand. Nobody can predict when the Devil's Palm will appear next. The land shape had completely vanished within 6 to 7 hours. I was like, did I say that word correctly or incorrectly? I was like, no, I did. I was like, why is my brain just kind of repeating that word? I will never know. Geologists believe that the area is related to an ancient meteor crash, but but its size and geological reason for why it moves around like a living thing are things that nobody can explain. The Apache people believe that misery comes upon those who go near that land, and they say, a devil's palm chooses the people. Was Gyro Zeppeli the first to pass through this land? Yes. Currently, the balloons have lost sight of him, but he is in first place accompanied by Johnny Joestar. He is most likely 20 kilometers from the goal, Monument Valley. After Gyro Zeppeli passed through the Devil's Palm, was there any trace of him finding something? Something, Mr. Still? A corpse, for example. There is a possibility that Gyro Zeppeli found a human corpse in that land. Look into it. Excuse me, could you repeat yourself? Have the balloons catch up to him and investigate? Have the balloons catch up to and investigate? But it may only be a part of the corpse, such as an arm or a leg. This corpse is suddenly supposedly mummified. There we freaking go, I said it. God damn it. See if Gyro Zeppeli is carrying it on him while racing. He may be hiding it in a bag or somewhere on his horse. I'm just surprised that you suddenly mentioned this. This corpse. Mr. Still, outside of successfully completing this cross-continental competition, does this race have a different purpose? And this corpse, whose corpse is it? I say this without a doubt. We shall make this stillborn run race successful. That is the only purpose, but right now we need an investigation of Gyro. Yes, sir. Your conversation, Mr. Still, allow me to make one correction. It is not only a possibility that Gyro Zeppeli found it in the Devil's Palm. It is a fact. It is 100% certain Gyro Zeppeli has found the corpse. The message that Oyakamova, the man we sent, left at the checkpoint tells us so. Oyakamova pinpointed it. He pursued Gyro trying to get the corpse, but was defeated. Can we just appreciate how much swag's in that one panel? Just that panel right there. Just admire the swag. There is some swag going on that one panel. Even Mr. Still's like, holy crap, there's a lot of swag. How can one contain that much swag? It's impossible. Are you saying that the reason Gyro Zeppeli joined this race, like us, was to find the corpse? At this point we don't know. He could have found the corpse by chance, or perhaps he himself hasn't yet realized that he has found the corpse. Since that's the nature of the corpse and the Devil's Palm, the corpse chooses the person. The problem is, after we got rid of Gyro, the corpse could get lost or buried. Therefore, we need to investigate how the corpse is currently being hid and carried. Wait a second. I don't really know much about Gyro Zeppeli. I did promise to cooperate extensively with you in this race, but... Get rid of? I was never told that there would be murders happening in the race. Did you say you will get rid of Gyro Zeppeli? So this is not just about searching for the corpse. This is not what I've been told. Listen, Mr. Still. It is justice for us to get this corpse. We will use any means. This is the corpse that mankind has been waiting for, more so than for any other power or treasure. It is our main priority. We will make sure it will be in our hands in the end. Just look at that guy's pose. Just look at him. Just look at that. It's perfection. It's perfection, the pose. The man knows. The man knows. The guy's just like, yo, how's it going? Just look at me with his pose. Just look at me. Just look. Okay. More importantly, did I actually miss anything on that page? Did not. I was entranced by the swag. I thought I missed something. I was like, did I miss something on that page? Nah. I was good. I was good to go. Ooh! Ooh! Bring success to this stillborn run race. Mr. Still, this race that passes through the route on this map, when a large amount of people come together and pass through this route, those who have the ability are sure to find the corpse pieces scattered on this continent. That's for certain. Any murderer, you say? Watch your words. Stephen Still, this race wouldn't even exist if it weren't for me. I understand, Mr. President. Of the United States of America? What? What? Mr. President of the United States, I'm sorry. That was quite a twist. He is the Prezzo. Huh. Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? Excuse me, the coffee is ready. Don't come in. You haven't gotten permission yet. Oop. I would never imagined that amount of swag existed back then for a president. Man, that swag though. The swag scale is off the charts for the Prezzo. Man. That swag scale though. That swag scale. It's off the charts. Mr. President, I'm extremely sorry. This is my wife. She's very foolish and... Huh. Be careful. Not about me. Your young, beautiful wife. It's above your head. Russell, Russell, Russell. Russell, Russell. The actions of my servants, Mr. Still. They're called plans, not murderers. The orders that I give out. Oh, okay, alright. This is getting good. This is getting pretty freaking amazing, actually. Oh my boy. Already? On top of the roof? Why isn't it wet? The servants of these people. But why? The pot full of coffee. Where did it go? Hey, Johnny. Have you ever seen an opera show? Sorry. An opera? Opera? Those music plays where they start singing out of their situation when they could just say their lines? Nope, never seen one. Why do you ask? Just a simple question. They're called these opera glasses because you use them for watching an opera. But the people sing on stage all have huge bodies that weigh like 120 or 150 kilograms or more. Yeah, that's why they can sing like that, I guess. Why look at them with opera glasses? You don't need to, because they're already so big. Maybe you're supposed to zoom in on the buttons on their fancy clothes and watch them as they're about to fly off. Now that you mention it. But dude, since they all have the same type of body, maybe you can't tell the difference unless you zoom in. Not bad, Johnny. Look, Gyro, the Monument Valley. We'll be able to see the gold in a couple of hours. Should we speed up? No. This place is fine. We'll be in first, no problem. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. It's happening. Well. My husband is gone. My husband is gone. Gyro? Gyro! What happened, Gyro? Where are you? Gyro, where are you? Could he have fallen? Could there have been a crack in the ground? Did he fall in a hole? And hit his head? Gyro, answer me. Where are you? Gyro! Oh, this is quite the mystery. The horse. Gyro's horse too? Where? An enemy? We've been attacked? Only the horse disappeared, but how? Gyro is down. Third one of the day. Third one of the day. Where are you, Gyro? Answer me! Pam, 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 pam. What is this? Even his baggage. It's gone. Things keep disappearing. Okay. Alrighty. What? What? Fourth one. The enemy's attacking from the sky for some reason? The enemy's in the sky? What is it? This power. We could have been up there. And where? I can't see well enough. Uh-oh. Here we are! What could that possibly be? What could that possibly have been? I couldn't see it. But it's from the sky, and it has to be a stand user. Gyro, where did he go in his race? Now I'm sure it's not only about winning or losing. Alrighty. Quite the interesting chapter. So, chapter 26, task part 2. And now me, I've also become a target. Gyro wasn't their only goal. The enemy's intention isn't only to win this race, just what do they want? The balloons. I can't see clearly right now, but is there a balloon in the sky somewhere, above the clouds? How could they be attacking from such a place? Oh. Oh. Well, that ain't good. That ain't good. No siree, that's not good. What? My horse is gone too! Quite literally, gone. Not in this area anymore, probably not in this world anymore. Unless the horse actually got granted the ability to instant teleportation skill. They'll use an instant teleportation skill. I'm not too sure, but clearly he's not here. Where? What is this? Where's the enemy? Shit. How are they doing this? Where did Gyro go? Shit! Where is it? And what is it? Uh-oh. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Not one bit. Not good. Huh? This thing. It came off the feather. A feather that fell off those birds that were flying by. How did it? Uriah! I can't cut it. A wire. There's metal-like wire coming up from the feather. Ooh. Ooh! Damn. Whoa! Well, there goes that thing as well. That feather's quite an arsehole when you think about it. Let's face it, that feather's not a good person. Not one bit. Not one bit. Screw that feather. Hurting my boy Johnny. Hurting my boy Johnny. I will not accept this. My stuff went into that feather. Stand ability? Though that feather does it connect to a different dimension? Gyro and the horse were caught by that hook and pulled in there. Ah, there wasn't just one feather. Now there's 2 hooks from 2 different feathers. Well, now you know you're screwed. Now you know you're screwed. At that point, it's like, well, freaking hell, what do I do now? 1 feather was enough. Now there's 2. Just, how is my life getting to this point? What do I do? It's after me. The enemy will try to hook me if it's the last thing they do. A rock shelf. There's some empty space under that rock. I need to get there. I just need to hide myself under there. My boy. He's using that power. Ah. Ha. Ha. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. Ha. Ha. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Above. The enemy's above this rock, and it seems like they would kill me without hesitation. But what would they gain from attacking me? They have my horse. If my horse dies, I'm out of the race. My baggage, my saddle. Ha. Ha. The baggage. Even Joe's baggage and his horse. Could it be that this enemy is searching for something? Is that their goal? Searching. Did the enemy follow us searching for it? I saw it only for a slight moment. It went into my left hand. I thought I was hallucinating. The left hand looked like it was mummified. I found it even before I took notice of it. Or more like it came to me. Is it still in my arm now? Jesus Christ, my throat. Is that it? My throat just stopped. I don't know why. I'm starting to understand the goal of the enemy. At first, they attacked Joe, thinking it was something that he had with him. They then stole his luggage and horse in that order. Since they couldn't find it, they're attacking me now. They thought that it was something we were hiding. Even Oyakamova and Stroheim, they were after this all along. This is the terrorist's true goal during the race. I had no clue, but they were after the mummified arm. But what is it? That mummy? Whose arm is it? Oh. Alrighty. Alrighty. Oh, okay, that's just terrifying. Alright. Alright, I've... What? Excuse me? Ka-ching. Huh. I think I've had enough JoJo for one day. That one panel is enough JoJo for one day. Gwe gachang, gwe gachang. I'm so confused right now. I don't want to ask questions. If I ask questions, my brain will just kind of just fry. Shank. Hey, hey. Clank, clank, clunk, clunk. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Drip, drop, drip, drop. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Gulp, gulp. Good stuff. Ga-chang. But I don't see it. Not even in this bag. Isn't ink poison? Like if you ingest ink, it's bad for you apparently. And so, Giovanni, what's his name? Giovanni Joester? So he's the one who has it. He's got it somewhere. He must be hiding it somewhere on his body. Ga-chang. Gwiga Chang, Gwiga Chang. Don't hurt my husband. Please, let's just look at the poor man. Let the poor man be. Just let him win the race, alright? Poor man. That poor man. Ha. 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 Gyro. Where are you, Gyro? Where did you come? Where did you go from here? Where exactly is the enemy's vantage point? There may be some distance, but they shouldn't be that far away. Gyro's probably alive there. Even if the enemy's purpose is to find the mummy, even if the enemy's purpose is to find the mummy that they still haven't found, it wouldn't make sense for them to kill him until they at least have the hand and can confirm that it exists. I can't believe this. Help me, Gyro. I only wanted to win this race. I only wanted to know the secret of your steel balls. But now, if I step out of the rock shelf, I'll be killed. I can't believe that they're after me. Help me. What am I supposed to do? Is that an epiphany beetle? As they call it in the business, an epiphany beetle is when you're on the verge of kind of just collapsing or something like that. An epiphany happens and it kind of helps you. It's like the epiphany beetle, basically. This spot's taken. We have to make reservations for another time. Man, even Johnny Joestar don't know. Don't know the good. Even Johnny Joestar don't care. He don't care, man. He will just throw that beetle out of there, or that bug. Probably it's not a beetle. I'm not even too sure. Ah! Well, there it is. 'Twas not an epiphany beetle. 'Twas a bad beetle. Whoa, what? The hooks aren't only from the feathers. This ability, bait, even living insects. It's a lure. Ah, whoa. I need to remove this hook quick. It's pulling me out. As soon as I'm dragged out from this rock, I'm done for. Rustle, rustle, rustle. You had to be kidding. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Ah. Oh well, that is just bad luck. It's over. I can't stand it anymore. I'll be pulled out as soon as they see that I had the mummy's hand. The mummified hand. They'll kill me. Then fine, I'll drag it out. If you want it so badly, I'll gladly hand it over. It's not like I got this because I wanted this bizarre mummified hand. I don't need it. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. So just take it. Oh. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Whisper, whisper. Of the air. Cruise. What? How with mummy's hand? Of the air. Cruise. Oh. It is a very cute stand. Like, man. Where the hell did this one come from? Just like every single other stand's just been kind of like, oh, and this one's just like, this is just cute. It's just like, where did this one come from? Hey, what is this thing? Whisper. Over the air. Cruise. Over the air. I want one. I want this cute thing as well. Please tell me there's at least a plush somewhere of this thing. It has to be. Yeah! Oh, well, that happened. Was I punching Ghost? In this manga now we have cute ass stands. Ah man, I need to buy that as soon as I can. Then I have to get that. My nails. They shot out this power from these lame feet. This thing. Did it? Did it do it? What does this mean? Did it just save me from my situation? My nails just shot out from my lame feet. Oh, here we go. Morvier, Cruz. What the hell are you? Chewy. Huh? It just wrote something and went back into my left hand. Just now, it has a will. This mummified left hand has a clear will of its own. Alright. My feet aren't moving now. Only when they shoot out the nails they move. Does this mean that energy was taken from my body through this thing's will? And what is this? These letters, they're not English. Too many mysteries. There are too many mysteries everywhere. Why has this thing come to me? The god of the terrorist, Jiraiya's homeland, and this stillborn run race. Stillborn run race. Oh, okay. I thought I'd probably ask at one point what the hell does Movia Cruz mean, but I thought it probably might explain it. But thank you. Movia actually makes sense to be move. I was like, now that I think about it, it actually makes sense. There must be more, not just this left hand. There's be more other parts of the mummy's body. And if you combine them all, it'll probably be a full body. You might get probably yeah. You might get something out of it. You might get something out of it. This corpse of somebody has been scattered across the land. They're trying to find him and combine them together. That's the goal of the terrorists. On the surface, it's just a sport, but the stillborn run is actually a conspiracy to collect all of these body parts. These powers possessing corpse parts. What would happen if they all come together? Did Jiraiya know about these corpses? Did he join the race with that knowledge? A still ball. That's Jiraiya's second still ball. Damn it. 1, 2, 3 of them. Brrrr-ka-chung. 3 of my teeth are broken. I wonder if teeth taste good. I bet you can't eat them. Shit, I didn't know he had that kind of power. What's his name? Giovanni Joester? But now I know where he's hiding it. In his left hand. I caught a glimpse of it from above. He didn't find it. It possessed him. The corpse is in Giovanni Joestar's arm. It's turned into a very, very kind of creepy version of Pokemon. Without the cute creatures and more with mummified body parts. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? And so, I finished looking for it. Now I have to swipe it from him after I kill him, though. Hey, that creep, where is he? That's weird. He's not attacking the rock. He's gone! Hey, what is this? Where is he? He disappeared. Where did he go? That's crazy. Even if he ran, he wouldn't get far from the... Mister? You're awake? Oh! This man. Just look at that stare of, you messed up, boy. You've messed up. Just look. Greg Chung, you used your legs. You threw those steel balls into my plate during all the excitement, huh? But hey, this is fun. These guys are too fun. The spin of the steel ball, there's two ways to think of it. That you told Joestar to run in the opposite direction, or else you told him to head towards this direction. Very interesting. I let you live, Jarazepli, but only until I find where Giovanni Joestar is. One thing, just one thing is clear. Whoever Jaro is and whatever kind of orders he had received from his homeland, he's a good person. It's clear now that this will never change. Jaro showed me the direction of the enemy with the steel ball. It must have been a desperate move. And of course, I could have chose to run. He was trying to save me. But I will never hand over this corpse. This has become my hope, and Jaro has given me the courage to push forward in this crisis. Now I know your location, Jaro. I'm heading towards that rock mountain. We're together in this race. We'll collect the rest of the corpse parts. This is a really, really morbid version of Pokemon. Just a very, very morbid version of Pokemon. It's a very, very small scale as well, and kind of a bit more creepy. Oh, that was an interesting chapter. It's a pretty chapter as well. Right, final chapter of the volume. Let's go. Oh, my arm just died. Whew, that's better. My arm literally just died just during that last chapter. Ow. How many pages we got left, actually? 80 of 112, so 20, 32. I can do math. Wouldn't you know? Right, so 27, task part 3. Alright, here we go. A long amount of words to speak. So, name, Jarazepli, ability, steel ball number 1, steel ball number 2. By spinning the steel balls, Jaro can carve into rocks, as well as harden or numb the skin of living things. Jaro claims it to be a technique, but it's not true that his power has gotten stronger since passing through the strange land of the Devil's Palm. The steel balls have thrown range of 20 to 30 meters. So name, Pork Pie Hat Kid. That's quite a name. Pork Pie Hat Kid. Stand name, Wired. Is it wired or weird? No, wired. That word always gets me. I always think it's weird, but it's wired. Pork Pie Hat stand looks like a winch? Like a winch, yeah. Which can wind up its wires with tremendous power. He seems so be able to lift about one horse through a plate with water. Pork Pie Hat can lower his hook through a different dimension to catch his prey. If he uses a bait such as a feather or an insect, he can hook his prey from the bait itself. There are 2 wires. Johnny is pretty. He is husband material as well. He does possess the kind of the cute as they say. And Jaro's just hot. Jaro's just hot. He's just like he's just in the background like, yo, what's up? So name, Johnny Joestar. Stand name, Tusk. Oh, there we are. Confirmation from the Iraqi himself. From the Iraqi himself is confirmation. The stand name is Tusk. Right, Johnny can spin the nails on his hand and feet and can cut with them and shoot them like bullets. It seems that the nails grow back no matter how many are shot. The range of the nails is about 10 meters. He can also move around by the friction caused by the spin. When Johnny passed through the Devil's Palm, a modified left hand came into Johnny's hand. This was cause of his standability. The guardian of the left arm appears in the form of that shown on the left. That's what it looked like to Johnny. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It does actually remind me a little bit of Beach Boy. Like, kind of, but a bit more kind of terrifying. Just that little bit less, a little bit more terrifying. Just like, yo, I don't wanna mess with these. Please just leave me alone. Just that kind of thing. Oh. Well, there goes that animal. Are you a snake? Ah, ha, ha. Luckily, he can't find me amongst the sand. That has my face very visible and my leg very visible. He is truly the master of disguise. Old Johnny Joestar. Where is he? Yeah, damn. Gooey, gachang, gooey, slurp, slurp. This is a weird person actually. That creep. Where did he go? I'll kill him. Well, at least it's kind of, he's toned down the dog violence though. That's one thing I actually kind of commend him for. It's just like, man, my heart died whenever I saw one of those deaths. I was like, please just stop it. Don't hurt the dogs. But at least it hasn't happened in a very long time, so it's all right. Joestar, I'll tear you apart like a split shock and kill you for sure. I've never seen that word before. But say this, this is fucking fun, but so terrible at the same time. I've got no clue. Gree. Did I lose him? Is he underground? He's hiding somewhere, that's for sure. I have no idea how he's doing it. That schmuck. I've got the feeling that he's coming towards this place, but then again, he could have been escaping that way through the desert. Man, I'm almost there. Just one more step to finish him and get the corpse. Only about 500 meters to that mountain. It seems like the enemy can only see an attack from above. If I got up to the rock shade, I should be able to climb without being spotted. Bashoom! Plus, the hooks are moving farther away. The enemy has completely lost track of me. That's impressive, actually. Johnny Joestar is a master of disguise. Brrrr. Brrrr. Uh-oh. The biggest uh-oh of the whole entire century. Huh? What? That's my horse. Brrrr. Clop, clop, clop. Alright, it started moving. I get back to you, Joestar. You can have your beloved horse that you've travelled with through this harsh race. Gui Chang. Horses are obedient and sensitive. They'll return to their masters by smelling and listening for their breaths. Clop, clop, clop. Brrr. What's she doing? Is she? Clop, clop, brrr, clop, 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 clop. What? That direction, I see. Caesar was heading this way. The place where the horse stops is where you're located, Joestar. I'll tear you apart like I said I would. Clop, clop. I didn't think he would use my horse. He'll find me. From here, it's still 500 meters until the rock mountain. I need to decide. It will be a one-on-one battle right here. My nail shots against his hooks. He spilled something. Drip, drip. It's wet. Ah! This smell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Ah, he moved, right there. I knew he was in the ground, but I'll try to avoid a close one-on-one battle. Just jump out and show your face. I'll wait until you've been burnt a bit before I tear you with my hooks. The corpse is in your left hand, so there shouldn't be a problem, as long as the fire doesn't burn you on the inside. My nails won't reach outside the fire. I can't shoot my nail shots from here. Wasn't there always something like a deeper meaning to what the whole thing with the deaths? I read somewhere it's like there's something going on behind closed doors with the deaths. That's what I always read. I think someone mentioned it in part 4. Like one of the posts I was reading, people mentioned, "Oh, why is he doing it again?" But then someone actually put in like a description, like what was actually going on. I was like, "Oh, so that explains it." I think that's what happened. I remember reading something about it as well. I was like, ah, it's there was something going on there. He came out. He stood up. I could see his suffering body. This is the end, Joestar. But it isn't the end. Huh? Wood? Foom. This ability has fast past as simple now. It's a tusk. I carved a dead tree into the shape of a person, and now the wires are right in front of me. From now on I will call this Tusk. Ah. Ah. Oh! Well. There he goes. Oh, wow! Yeah! Yes. I did it. Ha. 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 Gyro. Ha. Ha. Is he alright? Tell me you're alright, Gyro. This entire stillborn race is basically a terrorist itself. Even the racers and Stefan Still. The sponsors, I can't trust anybody except for Gyro. I only trust in him. I want to hear his opinion on the corpse. Are you breathing, Gyro? Come on. Where's the string to fix your wound? That string! Uh-oh. Bah. Ah! Drag. 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 What? Drag. Drag. Caught you. That's my bait. Joestar, you lose. You fell for it. I made Gyro himself the bait. Wow. Sure. That's why I let Gyro live, you twerp. Huh? Ah. Ugh. Huh? Cool. Johnny. No, this can't be. Victory is mine, eh, Joestar? I'll drag you into Gyro. I'll drag you into Gyro. If I pull the wires, you'll rip through Gyro and come to me. Don't hurt my husband. I've told you this before. I will not allow you to rip through my husband. It's true. You can't do it. It's against the law. There's written laws in place. You cannot hurt a husbando. It's impossible. It's not right. It's not right at all, man. You just can't do it. You can't. My heart cannot take the fact that my husband will be ripped apart. No, Gyro. Give the corpse in your left hand to me. Now. Or do you want to see what this place would look like if Gyro's insides were splattered all over the rocks? I'll let you live, but only if you hand over the corpse. That's my only goal. Take it out from your arm and hand it over. What? What? See? That Johnny Joestar, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it. He is. He's doing it. That Johnny Joestar, he's doing it. Ah, Gyro. Float, float. Ah. Come on, shoot me more. Gweg-chang. You're a fun duo. You want to kill Gyro and come fight me, shithead? Oh, Gyro. You can't do anything anymore. Just hand over the corpse, for fuck's sake. Corpse? Johnny, what's he talking about? I don't want to. I don't want to hand it over. What's in my hand? My legs move, Gyro. Didn't you see? My legs moved. I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I joined this race. I thought I could risk my...
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Alexa. We're in a really heated moment here. Jesus Christ, that was kind of an interruption. Thank you, Alexa. I'm thankful. I'm thankful I joined this race. I thought I could risk my life for this left hand. I don't want to hand it over. I was really thankful that a useless person like me could have a purpose for living. You brought that all the way here. And it's my job to blast this guy away. I'm sorry, but Johnny JoJo's was an amazing character. Holy crap. I mean, it's only been 5 volumes, but he's actually an impeccably amazing character. And so is Gyro, actually. Oh my god. Yeah, she's always there. She's an omnipresent character in his manga as well, apparently. Old Alexa. Nothing. She did it again almost just then. I go, nothing. Otherwise she just I should actually put the horse factors on her module so that she can give her horse factors every single stream as it goes on. I should do that after the stream. Whoosh, whoosh, tum. You're the bait, Gyro Zeppeli. The hooks come out from where you touch. That's the job of the bait. You can't do anything else. And this is the last time I'll say this. Rip through Gyro and come over here, Giovanni. Ooh. Ah. Grah. It's over. And it's you who ripped through him. Oh, don't be saying those words. It ain't over, man. It ain't over. Huh? Huh? He took it out. Ho, ho, ho. Stop it. Take this. It's true. She actually is the best Joe. Stop it. Take this. But take on both hooks from Gyro or else I'll destroy this corpse's left hand myself. It stopped. My nails. I can't spin them anymore. Ability is gone. Yes. Wow. So this is the corpse. I didn't know why everyone wants this, but I'm invincible. I proved that I'm invincible and smart. And everybody will approve of me. I'll be approved and I can climb up to the higher ranks. I did it. And now I have them die. Gyro is still the bait. The nails won't spin, you say? Johnny, they are still spinning. They're in the midst of spinning right now. Oh man, this boy, this man. Shroom, 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 shroom. I just made them spin. Those nails of the corpse. Gyro, I should have killed him, but I couldn't have used him as a hostage and bait. Damn, either way. Ah! Hub. Just the word hub. Hub. There. You give it back to me? You don't want it? So the reason you joined the race wasn't to find these corpse parts? I'm not interested. Well, maybe a little. Actually, no. What I want is to finish in first place to receive amnesty from my king. But I'm starting to get it. The terrorists think that I'm hiding that with me somewhere. Why is Gyro Zeppeli such a good man? Why is he amazing? He's an amazing character. Why? This stillborn run race is a conspiracy to find the scattered corpse parts. The terrorists of this country, the producer, there we are. They're all connected. Otherwise, this wouldn't be possible. So he's saying there are body parts scattered near the corpse of this race, and they've become a unified corpse. There we are. If they all gather together, they must have designed the corpse. Must have designed the corpse having a general idea of where the corpse parts are located. I must have designed the corpse have a general idea where the corpse parts are located. But those with abilities can find the exact location. And the terrorists collect all the parts in the end. That's the purpose of this race. I shouldn't have hidden it from you when I found this corpse part. I want to hear your opinion. What is this corpse, and whose corpse is it? Wait, don't tell me that you've already decided to find the rest too. Yes, I've already made up my mind. I don't know whose corpse this is. But if I lose this, I'm back to the loser that I was. In many ways, there's no way I'm going back to being a. There we are. God damn it. In many ways, there's no way I'm going back to being a quitter. I'm going to go all the way. I see. Well, let's make this clear. Don't count on me. I'm not going corpse hunting. But I'll tell you what I think. If these terrorists are searching for a mummified corpse, there must be some record on that corpse. You'll find it if you investigate, but it's probably a corpse of some saint. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Gyro, so you do know something about this. Wait, calm down, you. I'm just saying my personal opinion. You must be the type that listens to half of what people say and then judge them. This is my assumption. If it's true that there is a record in my country. Movier Cruz. I don't know what this is written on your arm, but it's in Latin. It means move your legs. Latin, an old language. You can read it. Do you know what kind of people the word saint is used for? Well, like Mary and Peter, and that's not the complete answer. The word saint is used for those who can cause miracles after they die. Let me repeat that. It's after they die, not only while they lived. The papacy has a stipulation. That's the word. Stipulation. There we are. That at least 2 miracles have to happen after the person's death for them to be labeled a saint. That's why it takes hundreds of years for some of them to be declared a saint. It points only to those greatest people. If these terrorists created a race just to look for the corpse, it must be a very important saint. And the bodies of saints do not rot for hundreds of years. Huh. What do you know? Whether Christian or not, people long for saints. For example, in 828 AD, when the nation of Venice was in developing stages, it stole the body of Saint Mark, the writers of one of the Gospels from Alexandria, which was the part of the Byzantine Empire at the time. Saint Mark was celebrated as the patron saint, and the state that was created on the small island supposedly prospered for 1,000 years. There we are. Say the words in the end. A millennial kingdom, the only nation in history that have prospered for over 1,000 years, are Venice and the Vatican, which itself has lasted almost 1,900 years. Believe it or not, it's because they have the corpse of the saint, the corpse of the saints. Even the historic Edo shogunate or the East only lasted 250 years. It's not always plain to see, but people would gladly give their lives for saints, and any country would move. The greatest of saints offer the glory and power of 1,000 years. A saint? A sustainability, my nails spun, and my lame feet moved? There you have it. 2 miracles. If you do it in the Vatican, it'll be easy to recognize the saint. That mummy. But wait, this is the New World. Have any of the saints crossed to America? And why are they scattered across this land? You'll find it if you look. It's up in my homeland, I'm telling you. Saints exist for the common people, so they can never be hidden in the shadows of history. They're always a record. I'm just saying, if you want to look for a corpse past, fine. But I'm going to be first in this race. It'll be second. Don't forget that promise. If so, I'll let you come with me, Johnny. Let's do this. Let's do this. Monument Valley and the third stage. Hey, look. Who are they? Johnny, gather your stuff. It's Dio and Sandman. Can someone just explain to me the fundamentals of why Gyro Zeppeli is the greatest dude who ever lived? Like, because he's the greatest dude who ever lived. He is just too good. There we are. Oh boy, this is getting good. Oh boy, this is top tier JoJo. This is top tier JoJo right now. Oh boy. Alrighty. Oh, my throat's actually dying. That's why some of the words took me a long time to actually say because my throat was just giving out. There we are. Oh. But anyway, yeah. So that volume with JoJo was quite the something, I must say. It really kind of allowed Johnny to be the kind of, again, a centre point, because really, as the first section of Part 7 really kind of did, was actually kind of very much make Gyro Zeppeli the actual kind of centre point, but now Johnny's actually kind of taking that limelight, but it's kind of still, in a way, separated to a point where it's actually kind of, they're both the protagonists, but you can see certain volumes allow the other one to prosper more than the other, but it's actually kind of alright how it's structured in that way. Because now this one actually allowed Johnny to actually kind of become the person that we really want him to be, and actually kind of then in theory grow as time goes on as well, because now he's kind of got an ability, he's now got a purpose for living, because beforehand he kind of did want to actually find out what the hell's going on with these steel balls, but now it's kind of given him the purpose, and Gyro was that person. So in a way you can actually kind of attribute everything to Gyro, and Gyro's just a cool guy. He's just the coolest dude ever. He's got a purpose as well. Like, the reason he's fighting is actually kind of a genuine purpose. I actually quite like that. I thought, you know what? Good job. Quite like the purpose, because he's trying to save someone who's not meant to be there. I thought, it's kind of a nice thing. The whole entire storyline of him just went full circle, because now we actually understand everything that we need to know about Gyro and his past, and why he's fighting for that actual first place. I actually quite like how they did it, because it was neatly structured and actually neatly put together, and actually kind of allows you to know everything you need to know about him, but then also allow for him to grow even further as time goes on as well, not just kind of say this is all he has. There's still room for him to grow. But now we actually kind of getting to know more about the conspiracy behind what's really going on here in the race. Like, I understand it's not just a race, it's actually more than that. It's actually quite terrifying what's really going on here. They're all trying to fight. They're actually trying to find this corpse and all the corpse parts of this corpse. It's like, but what happens once you actually put them all together, and what happens when you actually get them? That's kind of the main mystery behind it as well. What's going to happen next? Once they actually get every single part together, does it actually cause this catastrophic thing? Does everyone just kind of, do they gain the ability to actually kind of become God? We're not too sure, because they're trying to gather parts of a saint, and that kind of is a little bit terrifying when you think about it, because you just don't know what the power can be. Or if it's anything, kind of any connotations toward power, we're not too sure. But yeah, I mean, now we kind of get this idea that actually even Johnny has a stand. Like, Johnny's got a cute-ass stand. Like, I was like, man, awesome stand there. It's pretty cute. So I want to see what he actually can do next as well. I want to see what his stand power actually is, and what it actually can do, and then also what Gyro's going to do next as well, because Gyro's a very interesting character in its own right as well. I want to see what he's going to do. I want to see what his next plans are, because now we know more about him. I want to know everything else he's going to do for the time being. Also, what the actual kind of stand uses for the foreseeable future are all going to do. So yeah. All in all, pretty freaking good, I must say. JoJo's becoming, like, the cream of the crop again. Like, I still maintain the first, like, 23 chapters were freaking fantastic. Like, it really, really was. Like, it was one of those ones I was not expecting how great it was, because people were saying, oh, it gets really good towards chapter 20 and onwards. And I've always thought chapters 1 to 19 were always freaking fantastic anyway, because the pace was always relentless. Like, you actually kind of, he's got to know so much about the world itself and how it works, and also how the race works, and how kind of, when you think about it, the race itself was quite tense. Like, it's one of those things that not a lot can actually happen in the race, and Araki actually managed to make the race ever so terrifying and actually kind of intense. You just didn't know what was going to happen next. You don't know who's going to win. You don't know who's going to die. You just didn't know anything. It was pretty freaking intense. Actually, it was kind of the shining example of how Araki actually can allow the actual kind of limelight to be taken away from things like stands and stuff like that. Allow something that doesn't seem as kind of tense when you think about it be as tense as a stand fight. I thought it's actually kind of neat. So hopefully it actually continues in this vein. I should say the words. Because it's actually shaping up to be quite the impeccable part of JoJo, kind of as the actual legacy actually kind of says, like the second best manga on top in the entirety of Mao. Also, apparently, Made in the Abyss is actually climbing up to the top 5 as well. So I'm actually quite interested to see what that manga is doing as well, because I fear one day it actually might take over JoJo somehow, because you just know how Mao works. One day Gintama's number 1, and the next day it's actually Pingu. So yeah. That has been me for today. So, I have to lie down for a bit. My throat is actually killing me. So, if you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole, and you do want to leave a like, then do leave a like, because indeed... Oh, man, just completely lost my train of thought then. Indeed, it's helped me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed what I do here, and you want to stay a little bit longer, then do leave a sub, because indeed, it does help me quite a bit. But until next time... Oh man, have fun with that rhetorical analysis. I know how you feel. I've got to go and write an analysis of a screenplay in a minute. So, I've got to go and do that now as well. That's going to be fun. Very fun. So, until next time, I have been the driver, and see you guys later.